On Thursday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills beat the New England Patriots 24-10, and I have a new nickname for Patriots quarterback Mr. Mac Jones. I want you to imagine there are two tables in front of you, and if you're listening while driving, please do not close your eyes. I claim no liability. I do not want messages, hey, I was imagining two tables and I crashed. That's on you, not me. Keep your eyes on the road. But in front of you, you got two tables. On one table, you've got bacon and hash browns and eggs. We'll call it an omelet. Even French toast and orange juice and coffee. You got two drinks. It's awesome. That's on one table. It's this glorious, incredible breakfast. And on the other table, you got oatmeal and brown sugar. And I love oatmeal. I have oatmeal like 4 times a week. I work a lot in Starbucks. I live in my truck. So, you got to buy something to work at Starbucks. I like the warmth. I like the table. I like the free Wi-Fi. So I like finding, hey, what's cheap on the menu? What can I buy? My go-to is oatmeal. I have oatmeal like 4 times a week. I love it. It's cheap. It's great. It's a good breakfast. And I would say, again, it's good. It's totally fine. I like it. However, as someone who eats oatmeal 4 times a week, oatmeal is certainly not bacon and eggs and hash browns and French toast and orange juice. It's not a glorious breakfast. It's totally good. It's fine. Thursday Night Football was a bad matchup for Mac Jones because Buffalo's quarterback, Josh Allen, makes Mac Jones look really lame in comparison. And let's be clear and try to be fair, most quarterbacks in the NFL don't compare very well to Josh Allen. Because Josh Allen, it's Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, then everybody else. He's the second best quarterback in the NFL, and it's by a hair. He's incredible. He does stuff most quarterbacks simply cannot do. Some people compare better to him than others. Kyler Murray's more talented. Justin Herbert's really talented. I think he has a better head-to-head comparison to Josh Allen. Mac Jones especially does not compare well to Josh Allen. Mac Jones has a weaker arm. He can't run around. He can't extend plays. He's no threat to run the ball. Josh Allen, the Bills quarterback, has a massive arm. He can run around. He can't extend plays. On the goal line, he's a threat to run. And twice last night, on Thursday Night Football, I watched Josh Allen make plays that Mac Jones simply cannot make. There's one play, he's along the right sideline, he sheds a defender, literally escapes a sack, throws a defender off of him, throws a touchdown in the back corner of the end zone, and you're like, that's incredible. I thought he was going to go out of bounds. He didn't. He threw the ball back across the field for a touchdown. You're like, wow. Then later, he had a touchdown called back, but it was still crazy. He rolls right, he extends the play, launches the ball like 60 yards in the air, on the run, to Stephon Diggs for a touchdown. There was holding on the tight end, it got called back. But I remember writing down the note, you know what? That's a play Mac Jones simply cannot make. Mac Jones is a fine quarterback, but he is not amazing. My new nickname for Mac Jones is Mr. Oatmeal Jones. He's fine. But Mac Jones is basically Andy Dalton. He's the modern day, what Andy Dalton was 8-10 years ago, that's what Mac Jones is today. And it's time to accept that. Mac Jones is a decent quarterback. I worry he's nothing more. And this Patriots offense is really, really limited. I was excited. After Thanksgiving, I watched Mac Jones on Thanksgiving. He lost to Minnesota, but it wasn't his fault. He played pretty well. The special teams, I thought, really cost him. Mac Jones against Minnesota had his best game of the year. And I was like, this is awesome. Hey, they're making progress. They've been trying to run new stuff on offense. Mac Jones throws for like 300 yards, a couple touchdowns. They're heading in the right direction. I thought this has to be the beginning of something cool. I don't think it was. And when you step back and look at the entire year for Mac Jones, it's a whole lot of oatmeal. It's a whole lot of, that's fine. Not great. Not always horrible, but certainly not outstanding. In fact, when you look at all his stat lines and you really step back and you go, how has he done this year? And I watched most of his games. Like, the Vikings game is an anomaly. And I would imagine Patriots fans would agree. Mac Jones has been decent. But a great game, 300 yards, couple touchdowns, that's the outlier, not the norm. Which one of these is not like the others? It's the Vikings game. That's not what he does every week. And I don't know how far Mac Jones can take New England. Again, oatmeal is fine. but can Mr. Oatmeal Jones win a Super Bowl? The Patriots offense had one explosive play all game. And I want to talk about that play because it was awesome. Like, this one explosive play got me. I'm watching football. My girlfriend is British. She doesn't care. She likes soccer. And it's nice, by the way, to date someone who doesn't like football because there's no questions. I just get to focus on work. And when I'm not working, I'm not working. But I was like, look, you got to see this. There's this guy, Marcus Jones. He's a rookie third-round pick out of Houston. 2 weeks ago, he had the game-winning play on a punt return that beat the Jets, who she probably doesn't even know who the Jets are. And I'm all excited. I'm like, Marcus Jones, a hero from 2 weeks ago. They put him on offense. And I'll tell you right now, Marcus Jones is listed as a cornerback, a defensive player on the Patriots roster. He played one offensive snap. His first offensive snap of the year. He takes a screen pass 48 yards for a touchdown, and I jumped out of my seat. I'm like, this is amazing! Marcus Jones, are you kidding me? He outruns everybody. It's so cool. It was an incredible moment. He's a rookie. He's basically a defensive player. The Patriots are like, hey, this guy's really explosive. Let's put him on offense. Let's make a play. And he did. It took one play. 48-yard touchdown. I was so pumped. But that's the only time I felt that way during the entire game for the Patriots. I'm like, on offense, they were boring and awful and awful strong word, but very mediocre. And, I'm starting to worry about the limitations of Mac Jones because, and let's be fair, maybe it's the system. There is no clear-cut offensive coordinator in New England. It's by default Matt Patricia. He works with Joe Judge. They kind of run stuff, but there's no clear offensive coordinator in New England. That feels like a problem. They also don't have a ton of offensive weapons. Like, I call him Mr. Oatmeal Jones. You can actually do a lot of stuff to oatmeal to dress it up and make it really good. You add chocolate chips, you add strawberries and coconut, and my dad even put cayenne pepper on it as a kid, which is insane, but that and cayenne butter drizzle, oh, it's amazing. It sounds weird, but it's really good. You can actually put a lot of fluff and a lot of stuff into oatmeal to make it really good and bring the goodness out of it. It becomes a vehicle for sugar, basically. And you could argue that's what's happened in Miami, by the way. You look at Miami, they've got their quarterback Tua, who you could have called oatmeal at one point, but then you got Mike McDaniel, this awesome offensive coach who's got a great system. He's throwing a Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. What is Tua without a lot of help? He's what Mac Jones is right now. So I'm not saying Mac Jones is terrible, but I worry that they're not going to support him. If he doesn't get a good system and good receivers, they're not going to go very far. Because by himself, Mac Jones is pretty limited. This is why I had a debate on the show a couple episodes ago. Was it last episode? Maybe it was last Friday. A guy wrote in on Patreon, what do you think about mobile quarterbacks, versus a guy who can't run around? I'm like, I would much rather coach a quarterback who can run around. Because if your offensive line isn't great and your receivers aren't great, you have an explosive quarterback who can extend plays, and then there becomes a whole new dynamic to the offense where, hey, if it's a bad play call, nothing's open, and the thing breaks down, a quarterback can run around, and it becomes a whole new play where, defenders suddenly got to cover for a lot longer, and if there's a whiff on the offensive line and a defender runs free, Justin Fields can make a man miss and run for a first down or run to throw and extend a play. Mac Jones can't do that. He needs a lot of help, and I think that's a problem. Mac Jones has got an older play style at the quarterback position, and I just think the NFL today, with offensive line struggling, with receivers at an all-time premium, you need a quarterback who can run around, and something has to change for the Patriots offense. They're 6-6, and look, their offense isn't doing enough. You're not going to beat Buffalo without scoring points, because I don't care how good your defense is. You can only hope to slow down Josh Allen. You're not going to stop Josh Allen from scoring. If you want to win a Super Bowl and beat Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, let's even throw Joe Burrow in the mix. You got to score points in today's NFL in 2022. If you want to win a Super Bowl, you got to score. And this game was 24-7 in the fourth quarter. I had no hope that the Patriots could put together enough points to win this football game. And yeah, the Patriots put together a little drive in garbage time. The Bills were playing prevent defense, giving them a bunch of completions underneath, letting the Patriots run out the clock. But even down to the goal line, the Patriots got down on the goal line. They got a penalty, passing or targeting. Guy got kicked out of the game. And on second and goal, Mac Jones took a really bad sack. And on third and goal, he's running for his life, trying to extend a play. He can't. Like, he doesn't have that ability. The lack of mobility from Mac Jones is frustrating. There was a play where he should have had an interception. Earlier in the game, we tried to extend a play. He's rolling left, throws along the sideline. Jordan Poyer picked it off. He got lucky. He bobbled the catch, was ruled not a completion. Instead of a turnover, it was 3rd and 14. But that's really an interception by Jordan Poyer without a little bit of technicality. And Mac Jones got lucky that wasn't ruled a pick. But the lack of mobility for Mac Jones, the fact the Patriots don't have a receiver who can win outside and is really impressive. Their system isn't great. The Patriots offense is a problem. And I'll repeat this again. If Tom Brady if Bill Belichick wants to try to win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady, they got to go back to the drawing board and figure something out. You are not going to win Super Bowls without an explosive offense. Now, I got a couple more notes here. Despite losing, can we give some credit to it's a funny thing to give credit to, is the wrong word probably. Can we acknowledge how awesome the Patriots uniforms were? The red alternate uniforms, the white helmets. I love that look. I think it's awesome. And then somebody better check on Jonathan Jones. Make sure he's okay after watching film with the coaching staff today. On a Josh Allen touchdown pass, there's a play, Josh Allen, I talked about it earlier. He makes a man miss, throws a defender off of him. He's along the sideline. Jonathan Jones just stopped covering his receiver. And that resulted in Josh Allen throwing a touchdown to the guy Jonathan Jones was supposed to cover. I don't know if maybe he thought he did get sacked or maybe he thought Josh Allen stepped out of bounds, but he stopped doing his job. And do your job is a big thing in New England. I feel bad for the guy. He let his man go, give him a touchdown. That's on paper, that's a lack of effort. And so he's going to get chewed out in the film room today. I feel bad for Jonathan Jones. Somebody check to make sure he's okay, because that poor man, when you can say, keep going, keep working, that's a bad thing to have to say to someone, is you gave up on the play, is what Kirk Herbstreit said. That's not good. Look, the Patriots punted 6 times in this football game. 4 3-and-outs. It was a bad night. Again, in today's NFL, in 2022, the Patriots got to score. Their offense is a problem. And I'm going to say this again one more time. If Bill Belichick ever wants to win a Super Bowl without Tom Brady, they have to build a high-powered offense, something to pair alongside their good defense. You're not going to win a Super Bowl with offense alone. You need good players on defense. They've got a pretty good defense right now. I think a defense that could win a Super Bowl if it was paired with a really good offense, but that's the way the Patriots are lacking right now. That's why they're 6-6. And frankly, a limited offense is what's holding back the Patriots right now as an organization. Now, I love the nickname Oatmeal Jones. It feels like some kind of noir, private eye, detective movie or something. The Ballad of Oatmeal Jones. I think that's pretty fun. So Mr. Oatmeal Jones is going to stick around. I'm going to call him that for a while. I'll always refer to it. I think it's fun. I guess the Ballad of Mr. Oatmeal Jones would be kind of boring. It's like, his specialty is he likes kicking. And that's a punting joke. He likes punting. It'd be kind of a boring movie because watching the Patriots offense, pretty boring. Maybe that's it, though. It's a slow, noir, detective movie where not much happens, and his whole thing is, I like kicking. I don't know, but that's the Ballad of Mr. Oatmeal Jones right there, is that the Patriots offense is a problem. It's holding them back, and I am worried about it.